everybody, this is Danger Dave here and welcome back to another video. So in this video I'm bringing you our first YCL Speed Tour Draft battle, and we are representing the San Antonio Snorlaxes, of course, and we are versing the Ashburn Alakazams. So this is my first draft anything, so I didn't really know what was going on. All I know is I drafted these Pokemon and I need to beat these Pokemon. I had no idea how the point system was until the next battle or two. But yeah, it was pretty fun. I did lose recording to all my draft battles are recorded. I have 3 of them recorded, so I'm gonna do a post commentary for all of them. And yeah, just let me know what you guys think about the layout. My boy Sen, he made these layouts for the YouTube Challenge League. They're actually pretty cool. He's also the one that made my logo. But yeah, layouts are dope. If you guys like the layouts, let me know. I might make my own for the normal battle, but for now I'm just going to use the layouts for the YCL tournament. So in my team, I drafted Gyarados, Galarian, Mr. Mime, Hawlucha, Snorlax, Chandelure, and a Steelix. And he got a Marowak, Drogalga, Aegislash, Voltress, Primanera, and Serena. So I'll tell you what, these people in the draft are a little bit better than I take them for, because I have some tough battles here. He's going to lead off with Marowak, and I lead off with Steelix. Usually I would go for the Stealth Rock right away, but I also don't want to switch out into anything that can potentially take an Earthquake. I know I've got Gyarados and Hawlucha, but those are my trump cards. I can't be having them getting damaged so early. So I automatically just go for the Iron Defense, thinking he might set up Stealth Rocks. So I set up the Iron Defense, and he just knocks off my Rocky Helmet, which is fine with me. I also, in this league, we can only have one item of each type on every Pokemon, so I took off leftovers off my Steelix, and I just threw on a Rocky Helmet. So I went for the Iron Defense, and now I'm able to take these Earthquakes pretty well, but it still does a decent chunk to me. And now I just want to get rid of this Marowak after I set up my rocks. So I'm going to set up, I set up my rocks, so I'm going to go for the Body Press. It's going to do a pretty decent chunk to the Marowak, and I barely survived this next Earthquake, so I know I'm going to go down next turn. And Body Press is going to do a lot to the Marowak, and honestly, it almost takes him out. I was really hoping it was going to one-shot him. So I sack off Steelix here, just because I don't want anything else to take an attack from this Marowak, and like I said, I'm hesitant on sending out Gyarados and Hawlucha so early because I'm going to need them for late game. So he does get a crit on my Steelix, but obviously didn't matter at 9 HP. And I am going to send out Hey Kids. So I totally forgot that Rapid Spin got buffed and it does 50 damage. So I'm thinking it's going to do 20 HP. I was worried Rapid Spin was going to take out Marowak. I almost went for it. Probably should have. But that's what I'm thinking the whole time, is if I go for the Rapid Spin or not. I end up going for the Psychic. And it's a pretty good thing I went for the Psychic, because I'm pretty sure he sends out Aegislash here, if I remember correctly. I'm also, usually I would cut through, I'll split and edit out the in between the turns if it's taking too long. But for the sake of the YCL tournament, I'm going to keep it up there. And just because it was a pain in the butt to edit with all these layouts and Pokemon sprites. But I am going to take the Aegislash, going to take the Psychic pretty well. And I don't really know what this thing's going to do. Aegislash was one of the scary things I was worried about when I first saw this team. So I'm thinking I'm going to switch out, I'm going to stay in. I kind of want to go into Snorlax, but I don't want to start taking close combats, because I know sometimes Aegislash can be physically offensive. I know I have one for those close combats. So I'm going to go ahead and go for the Shadow Ball just to see what happens. Shadow Ball does a decent chunk to Aegislash, but since he's in the defense mode, it doesn't do as much as I'd like. So he just goes to the stance change, and he's going to take me out with his own Shadow Ball. It's definitely going to one-shot me. So Galarian Mr. Mime goes down. Highly, highly important. He does have leftovers, so right now I'm scared of this Aegislash. I need to get rid of it. I'm going to send out, since he used Shadow Ball, I'm thinking he's mostly especially offensive. So I kind of thinking about sending out Snorlax, but I send out Chandelure because I have Choice Scarf. As long as he doesn't have Shadow Sneak, I should be able to take him out with the Shadow Ball. The thing is, I think, pretty sure he sends out Primanera here. Oh no, he just goes for the King Shield. Yeah, when he uses King Shield, that's when I know I gotta be smart. Because King Shield and Aegislash are one of the most annoying Pokemon to go up against. It's like mind games. It's all mind games. So, I kind of want to go for another Shadow Ball. Because I know he can't use King Shield twice in a row. So I'm just going to go for the Shadow Ball. And I am stronger than that Mr. Mime when it comes to Shadow Ball. Like, 100% stronger. But he ends up sending out Primanera, this little monster Pokemon. Eats my Shadow Ball for breakfast. Yep, there it is. I'm switching out. So I go into the Burger King because he's one of my best special walls on this team. And he's a pretty good tank. And I have rest if he decides to use Scald and burn me. I can rest up my damage. Alright, so I switch out Chandelure and gonna send out the Burger King. You know I gotta have Snorlax when I'm representing the San Antonio Snorlaxes. So I take the Scald, but he does burn me right away. And it's gonna activate my Lumberry. And I wanted to put a Chesto Berry on this thing, but I didn't have one, so I just threw on a Lumberry. Then again, you know I can't put on leftovers because we can only have one of the same item, one item at a time on every Pokemon. So I'm gonna go for the Curse. I know I'm burned, but I'm just gonna try to Curse up and then potentially rest all my damage up. It's gonna suck though, because I lost my Lumberry. I won't be able to use rest to get my Lumberry back. Alright, so I do have one attack, one defense. I'm gonna try to go for the Body Slam, I think, to see how much it does. Oh wait, did I get burned? I don't think I ever. Oh yeah, the Lumberry took away my burn. Forgot what happened for a second. So he's gonna go ahead and flip turn. He's gonna send out Moltres, and he does not have heavy-duty boots on his Moltres, which I was confused about. So I have no idea what item he had. Maybe it was a Choice Specs or something. But I'm gonna hit him with the Body Slam, and I go for the Darkest Area here just in case he tried to send out Aegislash. And he's gonna head and just go for Burning Jealousy. Does nothing to me since I have Thick Fat. And I'm gonna take out the Moltres. It does get the Flame Body, so I don't have the Lumberry anymore, so it's gonna force me to rest. Alright, so my Snorlax is looking pretty good, but if I can pull off a rest, I can get my health back. He's going to send out Marowak. This is unfortunate because the Marowak can do pretty heavy damage to my Snorlax at this range, but I know I have a Curse up, so I'm good for the rest anyways. I also want to see how much his Earthquake's going to do to me. Sometimes you gotta scout things out. He ends up going for the Stone Edge though. It does a lot, but it doesn't take me out. And luckily he did not get a critical hit. He might have taken me out even for this Earthquake though, because Earthquake is stab. So I'm gonna rest up and get all my health back, and I'm no longer burned. I'm just gonna go for Darkest Area. I know I have like 2 turns of sleep, but I really want to see what he does. I don't want him to set up on anything, with anything. Alright, so he is with an Earthquake. This is a lot. Like I said, if you used Earthquake last turn, he probably would have taken me out. But I think he's just trying to use Stone Edge just in case I switch into Gyarados or Hawlucha. And here I go into Hawlucha. Because I'm gonna take it. He's gonna use Earthquake again. So he does use Earthquake, and I do get a free switch into Hawlucha here. Which is perfect. And Hawlucha is one of my trump cards. So I do risk it, and I get very greedy as I go for the Sword Dance. But you know, I was like, if I go for the Sword Dance, I can take out this Marowak, and hopefully I can do some work on his team. I know, other than Aegis Slash, Hawlucha pretty much takes out everyone. But he's gonna end up going for the Stone Edge, and it one-shots me. It's a critical hit. I honestly don't know if that crit mattered. It might have, but it one-shot me. I was hoping I would at least live it, at least one Stone Edge. But that sucks. Right here, I'm in a huge pickle. I lost 3 Pokemon, he's only lost 1. I'm gonna send out Chandelure since I am Choice Scarfed. And since he does have Premium Era, I am gonna go for Energy Ball because I saw how much his Premium Era ate up my Shadow Ball last time. Alright, so he's going to switch out from Marowak, and he's going to send out his Aegis Slash, which is pretty... It caught me off guard, because I could have used Fire Blast or a Shadow Ball, and that would have taken out this Aegis Slash, but he comes in on the Energy Ball, which threw me off. I'm like, what? But that was a good prediction on his part, or maybe he figured I had Energy Ball, and I would predict the switch to Human Era, because I mean, I know a lot of Chandelures do carry the Energy Ball, but the fact that he took that gamble was awesome, in my opinion. Well, I can't do something like that. I go back into Snorlax because so far the Aegis Slash hasn't done anything to my Snorlax. But he's just gonna go for Shadow Ball, it's not gonna do anything. So I haven't seen a Secret Sword or a Close Combat come my way, so I'm not even sure if he has one at this point. So I'm just gonna try to wake up and go for the Darkest Area here. Okay, so he switches out, so I don't think he has anything for my Snorlax on his Aegis Slash, which is really good to know. But he ends up going into Draugal. I can never pronounce this Pokemon's name. I don't think I ever will. Alright, let's see. He goes for the Sludge Bomb. And that does a lot. I do wake up and I go for the Darkest Area, and that's not going to really take out this Draugal. I kind of wish I went for a Body Slam here, because it would have been awesome if I got a Paralyzation on this thing too. So I think I try to rest up. No, I go for the Body Slam, because it's getting late in the battle. I don't want to be resting up and stalling all these turns, because we're trying our best not to make it go to stall in these speed draft battles. He's going to go for a Draco Meteor, and I'm actually going to take out my Snorlax. So right now, I have 2 Pokemon left, and he's still got 5 Pokemon. So he does get the special attack drop and from his Draco Meteor. So I'm going to send out my Dorfmol, because he's my last hope. And if you guys seen my videos, you know how many times this Gyarados has come in clutch. So right now, he's the only one I'm banking on right now. Get Intimidate off, so he's put -1 attack, -2 special attack. I'm going to go ahead and go for the Substitute here. I need a setup, and I need to do it now. So he's thinking hard of who he wants to pick. Or do. But I'm going to go for the Substitute. He's going to stay in. I'm going to do this for the flip turn. Now, I have no idea who he's going to switch into, because he's still got 5 Pokemon left. So, if I had to guess right, I think it's going to be... I was thinking Sereno's going to come out, or Primanera. Those Pokemon can probably do some work against my Gyarados. So they think. But he's going to end up going to Aegis Slash. And this is when I'm like, the mind games are coming, especially with that King Shield. He's going to try to get my attack drop with the King Shield, I guarantee it. He's going to need to break my sub though, in order to do some work. Looking at his team, my Gyarados can do some work as well, especially with the Dragon Dancer too. So I'm going to stay in, and I'm going to go for the Dragon Dance here, and he can probably break my sub all he wants. Alright, I'm going to go for the Dragon Dance. And he's going to use Shadow Ball to break my sub. And that's okay. That is fine. So the stand change. Shadow Ball's gonna break my sub. And like I know he's probably gonna want to go for the King Shield again, but I'm gonna go for another substitute here, predicting that. I'm not messing around with this Egg Slash. Once I take this Egg Slash out, it's good to go for Gyarados. Alright, so I'm gonna go for another substitute here, expecting the King Shield to come my way. And I want to make sure I'm behind the sub. And there he goes. He goes for the King Shield. He's trying to bait me, but I use substitute, so this works out for me. Alright, so when I'm behind the substitute, I should be able to do some work now. I'm gonna go for the waterfall. I want to see how much it does. I have +1 attack, but he is in defense form, so I know he has like a base defense of like 140, I think, when he's in this form. And he already used King Shield, so I know he can't use it again. So I'm gonna go ahead and go for the waterfall. And it's not quite gonna take out this Egg Slash, but it almost does. But he does flinch. And now I'm gonna, that could have been crucial, who knows? I'm behind the sub regardless. But now I'm gonna go for the Dragon Dance. Just in case he does try to go for the King Shield again, I have +1 attack or whatever. And if he does not go for the King Shield, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna take him out anyway with whatever I'm gonna go for. So I go for the Dragon Dance, and he doesn't look like he went for the King Shield, so it's looking great for me. I have two Dragon Dances against with a full health Gyarados against the rest of his team, which is kind of withered down when dealing with my Pokemon already. He is going to break my sub with the Shadow Ball, but that's fine. And I think I just go for the Waterfall here, because I think he might expect another Dragon Dance or substitute and want to break the sub, and not want to get me a free setup. So I go for the Waterfall here. You know, it's all about the mind games when it comes to protecting King Shield and stuff like that. So I'm going to go for the Waterfall here, and that's going to take out this Egg Slash for sure. And that's another threat out of the way. Still got 4 more Pokemon to go. Gyarados is almost at full health, which is really, really nice. And he's going to have to think twice of what he sends out, because I have +2 attack, +2 speed. Goes in this arena. I'm just gonna go for the bounce here, and that should be able to take him out. He's gonna miss whatever move he throws at me. I guarantee to outspeed him with the 2 Dragon Dances. He's taking long and hard. So I'm really enjoyed the YCL. I think it was like the first time doing it. I'm not really sure with the whole draft thing going on, but I would love to do more drafts in the future and maybe bigger ones. So I'm gonna try to get my hands on those in the future. I also want you guys to let me know what you think of these videos. Okay, you see Gyarados taking out Serena right now. You guys gotta love Darth Maul. You guys love Darth Maul. You guys should give me a subscribe right now. Like the video. Send a comment of how much you think Darth Maul appreciates my love for it. Because I love this Gyarados. Dragal's gonna come out, and just like that Serena, I'm just gonna go for a bounce, and that's gonna take it out. And this is gonna be a Gyarados sweep, boys. Gyarados comes through in my first YCL Speed Tour draft battle. My first draft battle ever for the San Antonio Snorlaxes. I did realize after this battle and the battle after this one that you get points based on how many Pokemon you have left after the battle. So I'm only going to get 2 points for this battle, which is kind of unfortunate. Because I still have Chandler and Gyarados. Dragal's going to get taken out. Now all he's got left is Marowak and Primeape, but Marowak's at the low enough health that Stealth Rock's going to take it out. In Premier, I can't do anything against my Gyarados, and if anything, I have Chandler with Energy Ball. So yeah, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think about the layout. If you guys like the layout, I'll think about making my own layout for my channel and my own battles. They are kind of a pain in the butt to edit with, but I'm sure I can figure out an easy way to do it. It didn't seem that hard to figure it out, but it did take a little bit more extra time than usual. And then, Gyarados is going for bounce. I will have the link to some of the other YouTubers that are in the YCL down below, so make sure you check them out. They probably have their videos of their own perspectives. And, yeah, it was a pretty fun battle. It was a good game, Ashburn Alakazams, but you're no match for San Antonio Snorlaxes and my Gyarados. Premier is going to be taken out by a bounce. This Gyarados has taken out many Pokemon. And that is GG's. Danger Dave is out. I will have more videos planned in the future. Not just YCL, but just regular battles. And I'm still trying to learn VGC. It's really tough.